Hi, I'm Rick Belt, the EV Mic Guy. Thanks a lot for watching. Reading through our viewer mail, I came across this one from Jason in Sacramento, California. Jason writes, "Hey Rick, your series is great and a whole lot of help. I'm looking to buy the best pro mic for my podcasts, and it's down to either the RE20 or RE27ND. What are the differences and what are the switches all about? Can you help me with my choice?" Thanks a lot, Jason. Sure, those are great questions and thanks so much for asking. As you know, the RE20 and RE27 are both the very best announcers mics money can buy. That's why they've been standards in professional broadcasts for decades. The key feature of each is EV's exclusive variable D technology, which I described in another EV Mic Guy program. You'll want to watch that one as well. But to summarize, variable D allows you to move freely around the mic and not have the tone of your performance change. And it's also a great feature for both voice and music production. So I'd like to split my answers up into three different parts: the electrical differences, the physical differences, and the sonic differences. So let's look at the capsules first. Here I have the capsules for each, the RE20 and the RE27ND. As you can see, they're quite different. Each have variable D phase ports, one on either side. The RE20s are external tubes, and the RE27NDs are integrated into the capsule structure. The RE20 uses a standard Gauss magnet to create its energy, and the RE27ND uses a neodymium magnet, which will have a brighter and higher output. The RE20 sensitivity is 1.5 millivolts per Pascal, and the RE27ND's is 2.5 millivolts. Both mics have humbucking coils to eliminate EMI. The RE20's is a bobbin of wire directly below the element, and the RE27ND's is an exposed coil on the outside of the capsule. And to achieve its brighter top end, the RE27ND also contains this extra resonator dome, which collects and excites HF around 9K. So those are the main differences in the capsules. Now let's have a close look at the switching differences. The RE20 contains a dual position switch for filtering. In the left-hand position, the mic is flat from 80 Hz up to 6K with a broad 2.5 dB rise between 6K and 14K, and is balanced out with a -3 dB slope between 80 Hz down to 45 Hz. The right-hand position engages a bass tilt curve, throwing 4.5 dB of attenuation from 400 Hz down to 100 Hz. The RE27ND's filtering options are far more extensive. There are 3 switches that function independently. The left-hand switch can engage a 6 dB bass tilt from 250 Hz down to 100 Hz. The middle switch can engage a gentle 12 dB roll-off from 1K down to 100 Hz, and the right-hand switch can attenuate by 3 dB the high-frequency rise between 2K and 16K, which is normally plus 6 dB. And all 3 switches can function independently. Pretty cool, eh? Of course, totally flat, the RE20's frequency response is 45 to 18K, and the RE27ND's is 45 to 20K. Aside from the fact that the RE20 finish is a durable matte powder coat and the RE27's is a satin nickel plating, both mics have substantial filtering to prevent pee-popping here at the business end of the mics. This entire end grill is filled with a foam windscreen material that's well over an inch thick. So let's have a listen to how they compare in sound. Okay, so now I brought the mics in for comparison, and there's a few little items I'd like to mention first. The first is that as I cue up these mics, I'm going to mute my body mic and overhead so that that doesn't get into the sound as we're listening. The second is that these mics are totally flat. I've balanced the gains because the RE27 is hotter than the RE20, and so I've made sure that they sound the same as far as gain. Of course, the tone is going to be different. And the third is that when radio producers choose which one to use, whether it's the RE20 or 27, it's based on the talent that they're going to be using it on. Some voices it's better to use an RE20, some voices it's better to use an RE27. So that decision is usually made by the creative element of the production. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to mute my mic, and at this point I just want to make sure that you understand from the starting point they're flat, and then we'll engage the filters and see what they sound like from there. So I'm going to mute my body mic and get going. All right, so now I've got the RE20 queued up. And like I said, the RE20 is flat and there's no filtering going on. And this is a classic sound that we've heard for decades in the radio. And once again, it's got variable D technology, which is one of the key features for the mic. And variable D, once again, we covered that in another program, but variable D stabilizes and linearizes the tone of your voice as you move around the mic, so you don't get the proximity effect, which is that bass increase in bass that you hear when you get right up on a mic. So just to show you what that sounds like, here I'm right up on the mic. I'm basically bearing my lip onto the grill. Now I'm out about 3 inches on axis. I'm about 3 inches off axis, 3 inches off axis on this side, out to 5 inches off axis, 5 inches on axis, 5 inches off axis. Now I'm out to about 10 inches on axis, 10 inches off axis, 10 inches off axis on this side. So you're going to hear that the mic is very stable, and you're going to hear gain changes as I move around, but the tone of my voice is going to remain consistent. Now I'm going to engage the filter. Now this filter is generally engaged to correct for room. A lot of times you've got hum, rumble in a room. Of course, if you need to engage the filter for the talent, it's there for that too. But a lot of times you'll engage that filter for bass control of ambient room noise. And this filter engages a 4.5 dB gain reduction from 400 hertz down to 100 hertz. And on my voice, you might have heard that it thinned it out just a little bit. And once again, for some talent, you may want to go ahead and take care of that low frequency content at the mic instead of doing it in processing. But I'm going to move around the mic a little bit with that filter engaged, and you're going to hear that the variable D effect is still engaged. So that's the RE20, and I'm going to go ahead and put the filter back, disengage the filter, and I'm going to move on over to the RE27. Now the RE27 is going to be brighter. You probably heard that right away. And the RE27 has more gain, so we made up for it on the console, and it has a different personality altogether. It does have the variable D technology, and I can move about the mic without suffering any kind of tone changes to my voice. I'm 3 inches out on axis, 3 inches out off axis on this side, 5 inches off axis, 5 inches on axis, 5 inches off axis, out to 10 inches off axis, 10 inches on axis, 10 inches off axis. But I'm moving around the mic, and you're going to hear that the tone is stable. But once again, this is a brighter mic. Now I'm going to go ahead and engage the first filter. Now I've put that first filter in, which is 6 dB between 250 down to 100. And you probably heard that it thinned it out a little bit. On my voice, you never know. But so here's the tone of the mic with that filter engaged. Once again, 6 dB from 250 down to 100 hertz. Now I'm going to disengage that and engage the middle filter. Okay, so now I've engaged the middle filter, which is a 12 dB per octave, or not per octave, a 12 dB attenuation between 1K down to 100 hertz. And it's probably made a drastic difference in the way my voice sounds. As far as the proximity effect or lack thereof and the variable D, here's what it sounds like as I'm moving around the mic with that middle filter engaged. And so you get an idea what that filter does for you. It takes 12 dB off between 1K down to 100 hertz. So now I'm going to flatten that, and I'm going to engage the third filter. Okay, so this is the third filter, which is I don't want to say a low pass, but it's a filter contour to take care of the top end. It takes 3 dB off on all the high frequency. And the high frequency in a flat position is 6 dB boost between 2K and 16K. Now this has brought that back by 3 dB. So it smoothed it out. It's probably taken some of the sibilance of my voice away. And I'm going to move around the mic and give you an idea how that frequency contour sounds with the variable D on my voice. So that gives you an idea how this mic sounds. Here's the high pass or the low pass or the high cut filter engaged. Now I'm going to go ahead and take it off and go back to flat. So here's the RE27 totally flat, and I'm going to also bring up the RE20. So here's the RE20 totally flat. My lip is about 2 inches from the mic. Here's the RE27 totally flat. My lip is about 2 inches from the mic. So that gives you an idea of the comparison between the two. RE27, RE20. So there you go. I hope that helps you understand the filtering and what the sonic differences are. So there you are, Jason. I hope that helps with your decision. Just remember that mic choice is based on personal needs and circumstances. The RE27ND will be brighter and more powerful. The RE20 will be smoother and warmer. Only you can decide which is best for you. But thanks again for your questions. You know, although today's show was about mic choice for voice production, let's not forget that the RE20 and RE27ND are both outstanding choices for a variety of instrument and music productions as well. So that's it for this show. Thanks for tuning in. This is Rick Belt, the EV Mic Guy. See you next time.